I'm a survivor, and I'm here to just get some information to help me live a good quality life.
I really think this is a beneficial event for every patient who's a cancer survivor, and even I think for their family members as well. I think it would be important for them to come as well.
We know that presently there are about 13 million cancer survivors, and it is estimated that in the next 5 or 6 years there may be over 18 million cancer survivors. It is my privilege on behalf of Texas Oncology in the Dallas-Fort Worth area to welcome you to our first Survive and Thrive Symposium.
At the symposium today, it was heartwarming to see survivors come together with experts in the field. They brought along their friends, they brought along their families to be educated about this journey called survivorship.
This event has been something I've been very excited about. I had hoped that we'd have good patient turnout and that patients would learn a lot about what it is to be a survivor from every type of cancer that there is out there. I hope that they learn, they look in the mirror and they see themselves and not their cancer anymore. And they really can survive and thrive, which is the whole goal of our meeting today.
It brings together panels of experts who can address all the emotional, all the physical, all the socioeconomic issues that survivors go through throughout their treatment and the rest of their life.
Survivorship is a journey, and so many people are on that journey with you, although you may feel alone. The Survive and Thrive Symposium is an opportunity, is an event where we can bring together people who are going through similar circumstances and they can connect.
I chose this to come here is because I needed some information. I think information is power, and I'm the type of person, the more information I had, the more I'm at ease with dealing with a particular situation.
I'm here at the Survive and Thrive Symposium because I believe that's what life beyond cancer is all about, surviving and thriving. It's the only way that cancer survivorship should be.
I am overwhelmed by the participation that we have today. What is encouraging is to see healthcare providers, physicians, dietitians, social workers, financial counselors, all in the room there with their patient along on this journey, giving them additional information and resources that can help them.
I'm real excited that we saw the postcard, and I was real excited that we came out here, and I think it has potential for helping people before and after cancer.
By a show of hands, how many of you have never done laughter yoga before? And by a show of hands, how many of you are doing laughter yoga for the first time? Should be about the same number of hands, right?
The first two speakers were awesome. The energy, and then you get into listening to someone's experience and how they dealt with their cancer. I love that stuff.
I am here to support my friend who has breast cancer. Well, already I have learned a lot, especially about how to help her, because she needs to laugh a lot more. And I've learned today that we can laugh, and it helps our endorphins come out. So I've learned a lot already.
So I really came out to talk about keeping the cancer diet in perspective, just because our diets are really what we consume on a day-to-day basis, and our patients get caught up in changing their diets drastically. And we know that they really don't make the right changes necessarily until the very end of treatment. So it's about educating and showing them the best ways that they can fuel themselves for their health.
I would want people to know that coming to events like the Survive and Thrive Symposium are so important to survivorship. One, because you get community. You're not alone. And people who attend these type of events, they want to move forward. So you want to surround yourself with those type of people who can become your tribe.
We're all part of a club that we wish we didn't have to join. So you really get that with being with other cancer patients. And also, nothing like first-hand experience can bring you more insight into treatments and side effects and things that you thought were little quirky things that nobody else would experience or care about. And sometimes they have solutions to those problems too. So I think it's incredibly important.
I just always want to learn anything I can about being healthy after cancer and just surviving and thriving. And so just anything new. I like to step on the new stuff. So, and I'm also a breast cancer navigator, so I want to help other ladies. And so I just, as much as I can learn so I can pass it on to others.
It's just, I think, good to educate yourself on how to go forward and be positive, and your life's not over, you're just starting again.
And so having a place to go where people get you and understand the depth of your emotion, I think that would be amazing for people to be able to congregate together. And the people that have survived to celebrate life, to be around others who have gone through what they have and are so excited about every day that they get to be there with their family, with their friends.
You should find a reason to be grateful every single day because you get to have another day.
If you do the small things, if you celebrate those little victories, like our keynote speaker said, if you do that, make little changes to your lifestyle and your diet, you can live a better life than you ever thought possible.
And I am so happy that I'm part of this. I think it's very, very important that we as physicians acknowledge the survivor aspect of cancer care and support this program.
I think that from talking with advanced practice providers when they're starting this program too, they get very energized visiting with patients who are in the survivorship phase and how exciting it is across the board. But involving those caregivers, letting patients know that this is for you, it's very fascinating to see how it raises their awareness and how it empowers them as well.
I think this is a critically important face of our practice, that not only do we care about what happens to patients during treatment, we care about what happens to them as survivors after treatment.
The survivorship program today is really our way of acknowledging, of telling the patients that we understand this, we hear you, and we're trying to work to make it better for you.